Okay, good morning. I got these Micador Colourush pencils from Amazon. They're finally available in the United States, and I know probably lots of you watch Peta Hewitt stuff, and she absolutely swears by these. And so I was very excited to get them, ordered them right away, shipped them in, and I knew they just came in a plain box, so that's no big deal. It's fine with me. So I did try them all out, and I just kind of want to pull them out for you to see the colors. The colors are a little strange. They're lacking in some colors and then a bunch of others. Like, for instance, there's a whole bunch of browns and not a whole lot of, I think there's just this one pink and just the one orange. So, so that's kind of unfortunate. I felt like there was a few too many browns for me out of just a set of 36 to have this many neutrals. I mean, I guess if you do a whole lot of trees, then you'd be excited about that. But I was not super excited to have so many of the browns and the grays in such a small set. And only two purples. Purple and violet. That's it on that. And an orchid. So I guess you could kind of call that a purple. But so that coloring, the coloration was a little bit disappointing. And I did do one coloring last night in my new book I got from Poland. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so you guys will have to just use your imagination. Podrugic. It's the closest I'm going to get, but it's by Karolina Kubikowska. There we go. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so I did a picture in here, and I just found them to be very, very hard to use. Let me see if I can find it now. I had a hard time getting much color out of them. This is it. Had a hard time getting a lot of color out of them. They didn't blend super well for me. So I'm unfortunately pretty disappointed in them. I was so excited when I saw them because Peta just sings their praises, but I mean, I feel like they're, I don't know, right along Crayolas, which you can get, in the back to school sales for pretty cheap. I was actually gonna try here a few in my sampler Secret Garden. This was probably the second or third book I got, so it's kind of beat up. And I have a new one that is my pretty one. So, so I just kind of use this one to play around in and just do stuff just like this, test pencils. So I'm just going to kind of test some of these pencils on this paper and see if maybe it's just the paper in that book that was making me unhappy, or if it actually is the pencils. And excuse my manicure, it does need to be redone. But I mean, the colors are okay, and this is going on pretty soft. I mean, I guess the closest approximation I'm going to get is to maybe a Marco Ruffin kind of a feel to it. It's not, but like, to get a lot of color out of it, there's one layer, two layers. I just can't get much color out of it. That's it. That's like as dark as that's going to get on, on nice quality original Secret Garden paper. It's just not making me too happy. I don't know, we'll try a different color just because sometimes certain colors are bad. I'll do a green here. I mean, the colors are fine. I actually like that. This bright green's kind of pretty. Let's see, let's do a bigger spot. But I just feel like that's like your initial laydown is as dark as it's going to go. And I don't know, let's see if it'll let me layer much on there. So it's giving me a little bit of layering on this paper. So, so probably the Polish book maybe is just not as forgiving when it comes to layering. That's giving me a little bit. I'll try even a darker color and see if I can go one more. Yeah, it's going on there. So I don't know. I guess maybe it's, somehow I do find that certain pencils, you have to use them in certain books. Certain books don't like them, and other ones are fine in. I really did not like it in that Carolina book, however you spell her name, or say her name. But I don't know. I'm just not. That's not a lot of color for a pencil to me. Like, if I were to one layer, and I'm pushing quite firmly on that pencil. And that's kind of as dark as I'm going to get. So, you know, I probably, for the price point on them, I would go still with the Marco Raffine, or like I said, even Crayolas, I feel like are kind of, this is maybe between a Crayola and a Marco Raffine. So if you live in Australia, obviously these are great because maybe these are your best ones you can get, or maybe it's better with I don't know, maybe I'm at a high altitude with low humidity here in Colorado, so maybe they're just not good in Colorado. But I was really disappointed because I was so excited to get them, because I thought, these are the ones that Peta talks about all the time on her page, and they're just not anything I would probably go out of my way to grab. I'd grab my Prismas or my Polys or my Marco Raffines, my Lyras, pretty much anything before I'd probably color with these. So I wouldn't recommend spending money on them if you have other options wherever you live. And yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. I guess I'll return them because I definitely am not gonna color with them. So unfortunately, it's a bad review on those guys. So I hope you know that means I will tell you the truth when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I hope you guys have a great day. And next I'm going to be showing you Magical Jungle, the US version that I got from the publishers. It is absolutely gorgeous, so that won't be a sad review.